Remembered, I'd started off the conversation by telling you about a woman from Poland who had a really sexy accent. Even though she wasn't that attractive, I found her attractive because of that Polish accent. This next woman we have on the line is Polish and Australian.
Whoa! That's a double threat. And,
oh, my God.
And
she's hot.
I'm fanatical for her show.
Yep. Yeah. Chuck is the show. And let's please welcome her to our show. We have Yvonne Strahovski. Hey! Good morning, Yvonne.
Good morning. Thank you for my lovely welcome.
Wonderful. We like to kiss ass at the beginning. No, but you know what? You hide your accent extremely well as an actress. Is it hard to do something like that, for long periods of time?
I guess living here, it's okay because I'm sort of surrounded by the American accent all the time. So it gets hard when I have Australian friends visiting me and I start hearing my original accent.
Do they sort of reset you when they come to visit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the minute I go back to Australia, I reset. It takes me a week, and I sound like a true blue Australian.
So when you're talking in your American accent between takes, do you maintain that, or do you revert back to your Australian accent?
No, I go back to me, my normal accent. No, because otherwise I would feel weird talking to people.
As your character.
Would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the show. I will freely admit that I started watching Chuck at the beginning because of the promos that featured you coming up to the buy more counter, and I said, well, I got to check that out. And even my wife gave me a pass on that because we both watch the show and love it. But I have to ask you, it's a question I'm dying to ask you, that Buy More set, that looks like an active store. That is a huge set. I assume that is a set, correct?
It is. It's a one giant stage, and it basically looks like a giant store. It's pretty much the same size.
I mean, it looks like a Best Buy or something here. One of the stores we have. That's obviously what it's supposed to be. But I mean, there are appliances all over the place. I assume those are empty boxes and everything.
Well, some of them are not empty boxes, and we have a lot of cameras in that studio hooked up to the office.
Oh, okay.
All right. Somebody's always watching, so if you steal something, they're going to
know. So you could actually walk away with a plasma set, and no one would know.
Some of the product is there.
I was listening to an interview with you, and apparently the word is that you came from Australia here to the United States and scored this gig on Chuck within like 3 or 4 days.
I know, I did, yeah.
How did that happen?
It's, I put my audition down from Australia on, I sent it over on the internet, and then I had packed my bags to come here for pilot season just for a couple months, and I landed, and they had just watched my tape, I guess, and so they asked me in for a meeting, and the next thing I know, I met Zach, we were testing together, and that was it. I think it was a Friday, and it was my first week of being here, and they said, congratulations, you've got the job, and I remember calling my parents.
Well, Yvonne, not to kill it for you or anything, but that's the way things always work here in the land of opportunity.
That's right.
Unbelievable. And, and on top of that, you've walked into a successful show. We were just talking earlier this morning. I mean, the cuts have already started to happen on new shows that got like 1 or 2 episodes, and they're gone. Television is a ruthless industry.
Yeah, we are so lucky, and I have to say we have our fans to thank mostly for why we're still standing. We've always been on the bubble, and even though we're a successful show, but our fans just rally so much for us. I was quite amazed at the beginning.
I participated in those fan writing campaigns because the show is very, while it's a spy, I guess dramedy or whatever you want to call it, whatever the hell it is. It has a great pop culture sensibility, and that cast seems to be like a blast to hang out with.
Yeah, it is. We have a great time. I mean, it's like family vibe on set.
What's your favorite part of filming the show? Is there one thing you look forward to, a specific kind of scene you like to shoot more than the other?
I mean, I love doing the sort of juicier stuff, the more emotional scenes, and then I love doing my fight scenes, the stunts.
And are you doing a lot of your own stunts? Because I got to imagine that you end up getting bruised up a lot.
I do a little bit.
do you have any martial arts training, or is that just amped for the show?
No, I have dance training. I was dancing since I was 5 to 18, and so that's where the coordination comes from. And I had a little bit of martial arts training in season 1 from our fight coordinator, Dave, and so that's it. Now we've done so many that it's so quick for us to pick them up, the fight scenes, you know?
Well, speaking of female badass, Linda Hamilton is going to be on in an upcoming episode. Is that? I assume you guys have already filmed that, right?
Yeah, we have.
Is she still a tough chick?
Yeah, she's great. It's so nice having her on set. It's very refreshing, and she's just a genuine sweetheart.
Yeah, she turns out to be Chuck's. She's Chuck's mom, and she actually kicks ass. She's already been doing the. We have a picture up in the studio here of one of your skimpier outfits from Chuck. Do you sort of recoil a bit when they come to you with the lingerie, or do you dig doing that stuff?
I used to be a lot more shy with that sort of stuff. I mean, I still am a little bit. It's something that has to be done. So,
well, as a married man who watches the show with his wife, I get carte blanche because she loves the show as well, and I can just sit there and go, "Oh, this is really a great show." Then look at that, isn't that awesome? And I get a pass. So from a viewer who sits and watches it with his wife, I thank you for those moments.
No worries.
All right, cool.
Are you single, Yvonne?
No.
Oh, you're not?
Are you married or dating?
No. I've been with my man for almost 2 years now.
Oh, okay. Well, then Hollywood, that's that's a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it anybody we'd know, or do you not to reveal private stuff?
No. Yes, no private stuff.
Okay, all right.
Understood. Well, listen, 8 o'clock tonight on NBC, and when does Linda pop up into the show?
She's already been on.
Oh, has she been on already? Well, you got to like that, man. All right, well, cool. 8 o'clock.
No, but she's coming back.
She is coming back. All right, 8 o'clock tonight.
Tonight we have Nicole Richie.
Richie and Steve Austin.
Yes, that's right.
The rest of it. Actually, Nicole Richie is returning, and she was good. Believe it or not.
No kidding.
She was an assassin.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then I'm in, man. Definitely. All right. Well, thank you, Yvonne, and best of luck with another season of Chuck.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You got it. 8 o'clock on NBC, and there she goes.
Yeah, very sweet. Right.
She's smoking hot.
The show's really good. I mean, they do a lot of the pop culture references that we like, Star Wars stuff, and they did the whole Die Hard thing, and it's great.
I like all his friends that work at the Buy More.
Morgan and all those